Welcome to Lead Your Life. My name is Benjamin Quintwa. Your life is your responsibility. It is a vehicle that requires that you take the driver's seat. And that's why today I want to introduce a very good product that we have in Purpose Track Ministries. And that is the book, Lead Your Life. This is one book that has turned the lives of many around. Most of the things I've been sharing with you in this webcast have been from this wonderful book. It says, Lead Your Life, Proven Principles on how to make your life work. And I want you to avail yourself with this wonderful material. And as you do that, you'll get to hear and read a lot of the things that we've said in this podcast and more. Today, I'll be talking about the game plan for life. I want you to know that your life is like a game. A lot of things come to bear in a game. You don't just get into a game and just start playing. Before you get into the game, you need to have what we call a game plan. In other words, you ask yourself, how do I want to play this game? Do I want to play as a spectator? Do I want to play as somebody who is a competitor? Do I want to be involved in the game? Or do I just want to stand aloof and watch? There is something we need to understand about games. Every game has rules. The rules that govern football, for instance, is different from the law that governs basketball. In football, it is legal for you and right for you to play with your feet. That's why it's called a football, or like the Americans will call it, soccer. But in basketball, you bounce the ball with your hands. So you first thing you need to understand is understanding the rules of the game. Like I said, your life is like a game. So you need to tell yourself, what strategy do I want to adopt in this game? Do I want to play this game from an offensive position? Or do I want to play it from a position of defense? Remember, it is your call. Secondly, you need to have a knowledge of the rules of the game. And with those rules, it helps you to guard yourself, to know when you are playing to win and you're playing not to lose. A lot of times, a lot of people have this approach to life, and that is playing not to lose. They come from a defensive standpoint. They don't want to be poor. They don't want to lose money. They don't want things or something bad to happen to them. But oftentimes, those things that you fear get to be your lot. In other words, you become a victim of your own fear. But when you tell yourself, I want to play to win, this game is winnable. Permit me to use that language. In other words, I have everything I need to win. Then you start with the right mindset for success and victory. Also, you need to have the knowledge of the tools that are used to play the game. In other words, if you're a footballer, you need to dress for the game. You need to wear your jerseys, your shorts or your pants, and then your shin guard, your boots in place, your hose and all that, so that you are dressed for the game. You don't dress for a football match, in an attire of a boxer. In fact, you're going to look very funny and out of place, because the boot is designed to be able to hold onto the turf or the grass, as the case may be. So you need to know and have the understanding of the tools required to play the game. Also, you need to always play consistently with your sight on the goal. Imagine what a football game would be like if there was no goalpost. The 11 men aside and the ref and the linesmen by the side with the crowd cheering would just be there running around for hours without a goal. In other words, you must have a focus. A goal gives you something to aim at. A goal gives you something to gravitate towards. so that when you lay hold on it and you achieve something, you can say, this is a dream fulfilled. In other words, you've achieved your goal. Now, there are many more parts of this game plan for life that I'm going to come to explain to us. But the first thing I feel that we have learned today is that you need to have a game plan. 2, you need to know that every game has rules. And thirdly, you need to have an understanding of the instruments you need and the tools required to play the game. Till I come your way again, remember, your life is your responsibility. It is a vehicle that requires that you take the driver's seat. Bye for now.